Hello. Earlier the stream, I was trying to do a mobile stream, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would. So now I'm just using my computer, and hopefully that works. Let me just make sure it works. Oh no.
Oh. It's water skiing. I like being
down, but I hate it when I can't remember anything from us. Oops. Why is it doing that? Let's see. How's it going? Yay, it works. Okay, cool. Alright. Just some adjustments. Okay. Alright. So today we're gonna be doing nails. Hey nails. My nails aren't so good, so I don't know what I'm gonna draw today or what paints today. So we'll figure it out. I'll look up some inspiration from Pinterest. As much. Yeah. Oh man, it's kind of quiet without music. Here. Let me. There we go. Make sure it's not too loud again. I don't know why my screen is being dumb. Like, I don't know why it's not working like. I don't know. But it is what it is. My screen is being dumb. Like, I don't know. Okay. Right. Yes. Nope. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Which one? This one maybe? a fox design. Try to do this one. You can see it. Oops. There you go. That's the fox design. Here's it go like this. That'd be better. And so we're gonna try that. Okay. So what we need is orange, black, and white, and like a nude color. So nude color. Maybe this one. Let's see. Orange. Orange, you got it, and it's orange. Orange. Need white. White. Right. And black. Top coat. I don't think I have black. All my nail stuff. Black. So black. I found it. And we need this right here. Alright. I need to get my color palette. No. Oh no, which way does it go? Like this. Yay, okay. Let's start off with this one first. Oh, we need a base coat too. Ah, I forgot. Black coat. Top coat. I need a base coat. Base coat. Found it. So base coat first. I wish I had more cameras so I can like record my face too while I'm doing this, but I mean it's not so bad. Base coat, base coat, base coat. Usually I get bored if I'm just listening to music, so I wonder what I should listen to. I know that you can't like listen to a lot of things because of copyright and stuff like that, but maybe I can watch something. I don't know, what do you think? What should I watch? No, let's not watch that. That would be bad. So I don't know if I am supposed to cure the base coat or do I just paint over it? Here, let's look it up. How to paint nails gel. Okay. It's a little jank today. Okay.
I am right now. I'm like showing everyone my nails. Like, before you talk to me, just look at these nails. Anyways,
Okay.
you guys already know this is a tutorial video. I do Gelix nails at home, and I teach all my subscribers how to do their nails at home. I'll be going through everything. I'll go through nail prep, nail care.
Let's Google real quick. Do you cure the base coat gel polish? Yes, you need to cure the base coat for bed polish. Okay. So we're gonna do that.
Gelix application, the design itself, and all the different products I use will be linked on my Amazon storefront. All the products I use in this video is from Amazon, so you guys can literally do this at home, literally the next day, because Amazon delivers the product the next day. So go ahead
I just have
and check
trouble
out the link down below.
Getting the light to work.
And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'll be answering.
And we'll cure
as
it
much as I
for
can.
90
If you haven't
seconds.
subscribed, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Anyways, that's enough yapping for one video, so
That's the
let's
base
get into
coat.
the video.
Um,
I've had these press-ons for about 2 weeks, and I'm gonna remove them with the 1 kill remover
I mean, it seems easy
oil.
enough, right?
And basically, the reason I'm able
Yeah.
to remove it so easily is because I used a peel-off base coat underneath, and that's why
I can't
I'm
do
able
advanced
to
ones like the other ones I
remove
see
it
right
like
here,
this.
but
It's super easy. I recommend it for anyone who does their nails often, like I do. I really want to protect my natural nails and help them grow
or
out
we can do
little
a
bit,
sheet
so.
one as well. No, let's
Anyways,
just stay with
after I've
fox.
removed it, I'm gonna grab a paper towel and remove all the oil and any dust that's on my nails. And before cleaning them, I'm just gonna shape them real quick. I want to keep the length, and yeah, you guys can just skip this step if you're not removing any product and just go straight into cuticle care, which is already time-stamped down below. So
See, I won't do my own nails though because mine are all janky. And every time I try to do my own nails, like, I always end up, like, biting them off because I play guitar sometimes too, so I kind of need my nails to be, like, short. But, yeah. Let's skip it.
before starting with cuticle care, I'm gonna sanitize my nails, and using a cuticle brush, I'm just gonna brush them.
Since I'm not doing any of that on my own nails, I just need to learn.
Our series is about
How to
cuticle remover.
cuticle remover.
They're up to 40.
I'm not doing my own nails, so that's
But
fine.
actually, it doesn't really. Now I'm using some nail dehydrator, and this is basically kind of your natural nail.
Not
Like,
doing
base coat.
that.
This is the specific brand
Base
I
coat.
use.
Okay, so
But
base
if you guys
coat.
want your nails to last longer than a month, up to a month, then replace this step by using gel nail glue instead, and apply a thin layer on all of your nails and cure that for 60 seconds.
Oh, I did it for 90 seconds. Okay.
The brand I use for extensions are called Appraise Gel Extensions, and I think they're in medium sculpted stiletto is the specific one that I use. And my curing lamp ran out of battery, and that's why I literally just put my flash cure lamp in my mouth and cured it. So please don't do what I did. I mean, it looks a little chaotic. So make sure you charge your curing lamp before doing this step, so you don't have to do what I did. But yeah, just ignore the fact that I have the lamp in my mouth. I'm just basically curing them each for 25 seconds and putting it into the big lamp for 60 seconds.
Every time I ever do my nails, I always ends up being
Like
messy.
I always say, this step
let me go
is
get
probably the most
the color
important
palette.
step in making your nails last a lot longer, and it's a process called sealing the cuticle. And so step 1 is blending the extension into the natural nail. You can use a nail file, you can use whatever. An e-file is what I'm using, but you don't need an e-file to do the steps.
So
Just
we're
use a
gonna
nail
do-
file to blend the extension into your nail.
I'm gonna do base coat first, so we'll do that. Or not the base coat, the nude color. Can't really see it. Should I do the light? Guess that's better. So you can see a little bit of what the color would look like. It's kind of like a nude color. It's not applying on very well. I wonder why. Maybe I need to do multiple coats. Hopefully that'll work. 'Cause I can see. What we'll do is we'll apply multiple coats.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running,
Commercials.
everything would suddenly stop. No
Stop
matter your
it.
industry, Granger's here for you with professional grade supplies. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay. I wonder if I can listen to other kinds of music on YouTube. Probably not, because it'd be copyright, but I don't really like non-copyright music that much. I don't think anyone really does, though. Did it pays, baby? What's up? Draw you. Okay. I was gonna do a fox. Should I do that instead? I guess a fox is kind of boring. Nails. Oh, you know, I don't really enjoy the comments that much. Usually because I don't think anybody's really ever here, so it's fine. It's just me, myself, and I. I really want to listen to 17. I don't want to get copyright strike. Ooh. See the color? The color, if you can see it, you can see a little bit of the glue stuff that holds the nail to the thingy. You can see how it's like still showing. So I don't know what to do about that. Maybe it'll dry and like it'll like settle in. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to like cover the whole thing with the nude color. Goodness. It doesn't help that my hands are shaky. This is why I don't do nails that often, is because I always have shaky hands. But it'll be a fun little thing to do on like Monday or Tuesday or whatever. That looks good. I don't know if I'm doing this right. There's a little speck on it. And we'll cure that for like 60 seconds. Let's see what the nail lady has to say.
So they're all seamlessly one piece. And then the second step of sealing the cuticle, you guys will see, is that I apply a drop of acetone on that part that I just blended. You guys will see when I do it. It'll make more sense when I show it.
I have one of those, but I don't think I'll be using it today.
Just one more screenshot, and this SOP is finally done.
Get bad. I really need YouTube Premium. I used to have a nail cutter for like long nails, but I lost it when I moved from Michigan to Irving. And I'm a little sad. You want me to paint you? I'm not that talented.
So now I'm applying the acetone that I just talked about earlier, and I'm applying a drop of it on all of my nails where I just blended it. So this basically
Acetone?
melts the plastic into your
Is this
natural
what that
nail.
is? No, it's
So
nail polish,
this
remember,
is the
not
final
acetone.
step of
Oh no, it is
sealing the
acetone. Okay,
cuticle.
yeah.
You guys will notice a big difference. If you do this, your nails will last a lot longer and they will look a lot prettier a few weeks after you do your nails even.
Okay.
They're gonna look seamlessly one piece and no lifting, no chipping, none of that. So I definitely recommend it. I'm going in with some nude color. I think this shade is called Bare My Soul by OPI. It's become one
See,
of
I
my
got a lot
favorite
of cheap
shades of all time. It's neutral
nails, so I'm not really sure if mine
but
will
I'm
stand
just
up
gonna
because
apply it on
usually
my
when I
pinky
paint my
finger.
nails, they end up peeling, so I need to get like
I'm using
premium
that
nail
bit of
gel nail
acetone and a
polish.
brush to clean up around the mess I made, so this is really easy. Anyways, I'm using some colors from Born Pretty, and these shades are really beautiful. I just got them in a set and they're selling them on Amazon. So I'm gonna be using the pink shades, all the pink shades from Born Pretty in this video. So I'll link it down below so you guys can see it.
It's okay, we can make it
But
work.
This shade is, I think, the shade number 1 in this set, and it's the most beautiful color ever. I want to apply more and more, but I'm just going to apply it on one finger. The whole finger I'm going to apply it on, and then the rest will be the OPI nude. I just cured all of my fingers for 60 seconds, and now I'm applying a second layer to all of my nails, the same thing, the pink and all the nudes.
Why'd you fall off?
After so long of using eyeshadow to create aura effects, I finally got an airbrush, and so I'm going to be showing you guys how I use that today. I just put in some acetone and mixed white into it, and then I'm still practicing how to use an airbrush, so please have patience with me. I'm not really that good at it yet, but I feel like it didn't turn out that bad, so I guess it's fine.
An airbrush?
Anyway, I'm just applying that white aura to my index finger and my middle finger around the edge of the middle finger. Now I'm going to do a French design on my pinky finger. This is probably my favorite method of doing a French, is just applying a bunch of white on the tip and then cleaning it up with a brush with acetone. This literally took me less than a minute to do, so I definitely recommend this method of doing French nails.
Okay, should be done by now. Alright. So what we're gonna do, while that plays, we're gonna let's see. I did not. How did it go? So you do the base coat or the Oh, I lost it. Okay. So it's orange first and then white. Or white and then orange. Let's do orange first. We'll do it. Which one should we do it on? Looks like it'd be good for a big finger. But as far as like aesthetically pleasing goes, I want to do it on this one. far so good. You can't really see it though. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need a cup. Oh my goodness, I forgot. And then we need white. There we go. Yeah, I should have cured the orange before I did the white. Okay. 60 seconds.
Now I'm using another shade from that set of pink I got from Born Pretty, and I'm gonna do a French design on my thumb and basically do the same method with the acetone brush. And this was so quick and so easy. I'm loving this shade of pink as well. I feel like it matches the whole vibe of the nail that I'm going for, which is very summery and spring.
I didn't know you can use acetone that way. I wonder if I have a brush that looks kind of like that, but I don't think I'll be needing it for this one since I'm not doing like French tips or anything like that.
This is my favorite technique of all time. It's called the blooming gel, and so I'm just gonna apply the blooming gel on my ring finger and just apply it on the whole nail. And as soon as you make dots like this, I'm doing it in a flower shape, the gel starts to bloom as you let it sit. So I let it sit for maybe like 20 seconds, and once it blooms to a point that I like it, I cure it immediately and then do it again with some other patterns. But make sure that you cure it when you like it because it blooms really quickly. So I usually wait 15 seconds and then I cure. And now with some really simple black lines, I'm gonna make a zebra pattern on that pinky French that I did.
There you go.
And this is actually so easy. It's just drawing a bunch of black lines And you don't really have to be a professional at lines to do this. It can be wobbly, it can be all kinds of mistakes, and it'll still look like a zebra pattern. So I feel like all the designs that I'm showing you guys in this video are really easy to do. You just need the right products and probably the right brush as well.
So then more orange,
It's
we draw
super
the
easy and fun
ears.
to do all of this. Now I'm gonna grab some hard gel, and this is the hard gel that is moldable. So I don't know what they're called, but I
What
think
color
they're
do they
like,
use? White? Yes, we are. Okay.
I don't know. They feel like Play-Doh, and you can just mold it into the shape you like. And this is how I make all my 3D flower designs. I just roll them up into small little balls.
Why do you want me to
and
draw
then
you? You're hard to
apply it
draw.
on my nail. Just put it on my nail, and then using this silicone tool, I shape it into the shape I want, and then cure it once you like it.
Okay. And then the body. That? Maybe? And then I have to draw the tail. Let's draw the tail first. What was that? Does the tail? Yeah, it shows up on the side. Okay. I love doing nails. It's so much fun. But it can also be frustrating, especially when you have shaky hands, and then it's like, how am I supposed to do this? And that's white. I think I'm getting it right. I'm not an expert, so I mean, I don't have to be too hard on myself.
I'm in an actual boat.
I thought Grammarly just fixed grammar. They make boats now?
It's more of a metaphorical boat, because I've been using Grammarly's AI for years to keep me high and dry. Try it. Grammarly can look through your writing to make it easier to understand. See? Shorter,
Whoa,
clearer,
cool.
and better. Now people will get what you're trying to say, and you won't be flooded with confused emails.
Now we're gonna
Can you do
cue
mine?
that,
No problem.
and then we're
Your
gonna
writing's good, but your word choices could be better.
do the line art.
Now your writing is as confident as you are.
Oh, well, what about our proposal?
Let me take a look. Woof. You'll be in deep water if you show this to the CEO.
I feel like the white didn't turn out too white. I feel like it got mixed in with the with this one, the nude color.
Yeah.
Which is a bit frustrating, but I
Mia,
mean,
can you
it's
do a
okay.
deep dive?
On it.
We're newbies. We're beginners. We're learning.
10% higher revenue by next year.
I'm sending it in.
Let's get that. I want one of those little color palette thingies. They're so pretty. Oh man. I wonder how much they cost.
Now to finish up the design, I'm gonna apply some pearls and diamonds here.
Oh,
and there.
okay. I thought it was something that I didn't know, like, at the final step, like how to cure it.
And I'm applying the hard gel to wherever I want the pearls and the diamonds to go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I have some
And cure it for for 60 seconds.
bedazzling jewels. But I don't have glue for it, so I can't use it. And I don't think it would go well with the fox thing. Okay. And now we need black. This is black, that's top coat. This is black. Okay. Alright, you and me, we got this. Line art isn't my specialty, so if it comes out bad, I blame you. Alright. Alright, let's see. Do I outline the ears? Did I outline the ears? Oh my goodness. You do? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna outline it. Yay! We got it! We did it! Oh my goodness, I'm so proud. Okay, alright.
Every time after I top coat
And
my
then the
sets,
tail.
I like to go in with my nail file again just to sharpen the shape and to just remove any stickiness that is around the nail, just to clean it up. And then I'm gonna spray some alcohol.
Well, that wasn't too
and
good.
Clean my nails, and that's about it. That's the finished look for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making this design, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching.
No, thank you. Oh man. See, this is why you shouldn't drink coffee too much, because it makes your hands shaky. But I've always had shaky hands, so I don't know.
play. I want to hear. Take a nice long look. Run.
We were getting a glimpse of the future.
And then how does it? Okay. Alright. We got this. We got this. Oh, we kinda got it. Okay, and then it's not perfect, but it's not the worst either, so it's not so bad. Too much black.
Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you're a beginner nail tech or you just started doing your own nails and you're not sure what kind of products to use, you don't know the exact steps you need to go
Oh
through
man,
in
it
order
turned
for
out
your
well at all.
nails to last 4 to 5 weeks. This video is perfect for you. I'm going to show you guys step by step through nail removal to creating a brand new beautiful set using Gelix nails. What better way to save money?
It was doing good at first. I was doing good at
to do
first.
nails and have a brand new set every month that lasts 45 weeks.
I was doing good at
And
first.
You can do this all from Amazon products.
But then
So we'll cover
it kinda
everything
failed
in the
midway
video,
through.
And if you guys thought that
So,
this was helpful, please leave a like.
what we're
comment.
gonna do is we're gonna cure it,
All the
and then we're gonna try to
products,
fix it.
obviously, in this video will
So
be
hopefully
available on
it
my
works.
Amazon storefront. I do make a commission off of your order, so that would mean a lot to me if you could just scroll through those products. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I'm kind of sad to see this set go. I absolutely love the color.
Oh man. Yeah. We can redo it. We just have to like thin out the lines with white hopefully. And hopefully it won't run, and hopefully it's not too bad. Because I put too much black, I outlined it too thickly, so I need to like make it smoother. So I'm thinking I'll use one of the thinner brushes, the long thinner brushes, and see if that works.
You're not sure what kind of products to use. You don't know the exact steps you need to go through in order for your nails to last 4 to 5 weeks. This video is perfect for you. I'm going to show you guys step by step your nail removal to creating a brand new beautiful set using Gelix nails. What other ways they can use them to do your own nails and have a brand new set every month that lasts 4 to 5 weeks, and you can do this all from Amazon products. So we'll cover everything in the video, and if you guys thought that this is helpful, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. All the products I use obviously in this video will be linked down below on my Amazon storefront. I do make a commission off of your orders, so that would mean a lot to me if you could just scroll through those products. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad to see this set go. I absolutely love the colors and the design, but I'm gonna start by nipping all the charms off so they don't get stuck on the drill.
This isn't working as well as I thought it would.
I'm also using a dust collector underneath to collect all the dust so they don't fly in my face. But I'm going to start by clipping my nails short and then using a ceramic bit to drill down the nails. And I'm going with speed 15 or 16, and that's pretty high.
We're beginners, so it's
just
not like
use
it's not
whatever
like
speed that you're comfortable with.
it's not like I need to be perfect. But
One advice I have on preventing any heat spikes when using the drill is to constantly move the drill. Don't go over the same area over 3 times, because it is going to burn you with the heat of the drill. And so if you feel like you've drilled enough and it's not drilling anymore, you can move on to the next nail and come back to that nail later on. So I just kind of drill as much as I can, move on to the next nail, and then repeat the process. And I just come back to it later. I don't really like using acetone, so whenever I can drill as much down as possible, I don't use acetone to soak it off. But because I was able to drill down quite a lot without using any acetone, I'm using a sanding band.
Okay, it looks better.
I'm buffing my nail.
It looks a little bit better.
The thing is, you can leave some product on your natural nail if you're going in with extensions again. It's actually more helpful to have some bit of extension left on your natural nail for it to have some texture. So texture helps with the grip of the glue. So that's why it's not that bad if you're not going to remove 100% of the product that's on your natural nail. So that's why I just drill it down. I don't use any acetone to soak it off.
Okay, alright, yeah.
Cuticle care.
It's not so bad. It's not so bad looking.
To drill it, and
It's not so bad looking.
Overgrown cuticles, so I'm not gonna nip them today, but I'm just gonna go in with this cuticle bit and go left and right.
Yeah, it's not so bad
both
looking.
sides.
See?
Now I'm gonna apply some alcohol to sanitize and
Not so
use
bad.
this cuticle brush to really
It looks
brush
cute.
all the corners so
We'll
all
keep
the
it.
dust is gone and it's super clean. I love the end result after I brush it. Now I'm gonna get started with Gelix application. I'm already applying some dehydrator on all of my nails, and then I'm gonna apply a thin layer of Gelix nail glue and cure that for
Okay. So we got one round done. I still feel like it needs to be like colored in a little bit more. But it's not so bad. Like, I feel like we did a good job. If I mess with it anymore, it's gonna ruin it. So I'm not gonna mess with it as much anymore. So I'm just gonna cure it. Alright. The next one. What should we do? I feel like we should do something like this. where it's like pumpkins and stuff. But I mean, do I have green? I don't have good handwriting either. We'll try it, okay. We'll do you first. So we have black and orange, and I need green. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. Do I have green? I do! Oh, that's not green, that's gray. Green, 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 green. Does green work? Maybe like a darker green. Let's see if I can find it. My conglomerate mess. That's blue. That's the white top coat. Base coat. Top coat. Green. I'm sure I have green somewhere. Like a dark green somewhere. That's gray. That's blue. I guess we can use this one. I was hoping I had a dark green somewhere. Okay, it's not fall, but it would work. We can mix it with black and see if that works. Maybe we should put these over here where they don't get hurt. No. 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 Alright. Not bad. It's not bad. I like it. It's progress. It's progress, so it's not so bad. I'll leave that over here. Alright, so we're going to do fall. We got orange, and then we can mix one of the greens with black, so hopefully that will make them a color that I can use. Perfect! Yay! Okay. Yay, mixing colors. Alright. So, I don't know if I should use this one or not. Should I use this one? I think I'll use this one. It's a little wonky, but it's fine. Alright, music. Where should I put this? I don't want it to get damaged, so I'll put it right there. Alright. And let's play some music. Why are you working? Beach? Beach nana. That's not working. I don't have my email. There we go.
For 60 seconds.
Alright. So, the leaves are kind of... How am I gonna do this?
What
I'm
are
gonna
you
draw
doing
leaves.
here?
So
You still have not downloaded Pi Adblock? You know I'm just gonna keep showing up on your screen until you download it, right? Honestly, it's 2025. No one is watching ads anymore. Not even me, and I'm literally in the ads. We have downloaded Pi, the free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all your favorite sites. It takes like 2 seconds to install, and then you can just use the internet freely, and you forget about all the ads.
It's black, okay? It's black.
Unless you still want ads, because with Pi, you can opt in to see a limited number of ads, and then earn rewards for the ads that you do see. You can even control what ads you want to keep and which ones you want to block. Like, I actually do shop from these kinds of ads, so I just keep Pi disabled. And if it sounds true,
Commercials, why?
My all-time favorite extensions to use is the Appraise Gelix extensions, and these ones are in sculpted stiletto medium, and I use this all the time. How I apply these is I buff the inside of the nail first, it's really important that you add some texture in the inside of the extension so the glue can really grip into the extension so they last 4 to 5 weeks. And I apply it from around the cuticle, push it down really slowly, and put it into the lamp once I'm ready. I cure them for maybe 25 seconds under the lamp until my extensions are not moving anymore. And then at the end, once you've applied all the nails, make sure you cure that for 60 seconds in the big lamp.
Yeah.
One thing
Yeah.
that you don't want
Looks
is
good.
uncured gel. So
Not
you
bad.
always want to make sure that your gel is all cured, or else it can lead to infections and allergies that you don't want to deal with.
Okay. So we'll start with the green first. Yeah, that's too thick. How do these look?
After you've shaped them into your desired length and shape, I'm gonna grab my buffer and buff all the nails. This is a preference rather than a must. But then I go in with this ceramic bit again, and I'm basically blending in the extension into my natural nails so they have more of a natural look to them. But this step is also optional. I do think that it helps with the longevity of the nails, but I don't think it's a deal breaker.
Newsflash, you can't draw leaves.
Because they are quite tricky to get around the cuticle without hurting yourself. Now I'm going to apply a drop of acetone on all of those areas to really seal it in. Now I'm ready for the design.
I mean, I'm trying my best. It's hard to draw.
For the base color, I'm using the 5-in-1 Tomica Builder Gel in the color 5, I think. I don't know the shade name, but I know the number. Anyways, I'm applying a slip layer, and what a slip layer is a layer of uncured gel that you apply before you apply a big chunk of it on top.
That's true.
You guys will see, I'm applying a big chunk right now on top of that uncured gel, and the slip layer is going to help that gel really smoothly flow in those areas.
Okay. Okay.
I'm using a liner brush to smoothen all the bumps, and I'm also going to flip my nail upside down so gravity can help me really building that perfect shape for the apex. I cure each finger separately so that they don't move while I'm doing the other fingers. So after I've cured that for 60 seconds, I'm moving on to the next finger, doing the same process again, applying a slip layer, then applying a chunk from the top to bottom, and using a liner brush to smooth.
The thing is, this is the one that got plucked up because it like cured on its side. So I'm not gonna go and redo another nail just because it's like fucked up. But I mean, it can work. I can make it work. Besides, it's practice.
After they've been cured, I decided to buff them and sanitize them. Also go in with the same cuticle brush and just brush them really nicely so all the dust is gone. They look super clean, and now I'm gonna start by doing the aura design with some eyeshadow. And I'm using the Too Faced palette, and I love the shade of pink from this palette, so I'm using that to put the eyeshadow.
There we go.
And the reason
See,
I
not so
buffed the
bad.
nail is so that
So this is the side that kind of messed up. If you can see
Usually
it.
it doesn't really
But
stick
it's
well
not so
on a
bad.
sticky surface, so that's why I buffed all my nails.
And then there's handwriting, but I don't think I'm gonna do the handwriting because it won't fit.
Now for the other two nails, I'm going to use this milky white gel and apply a thin coat of that on those two nails. I'm already already loving the base and the eyeshadow, but I'm gonna go in with some silver gel and I'm gonna draw a star on all.
What are you doing, Mommy? That's creepy.
Come in our room, just
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you guys probably know I just got back from Switzerland maybe a week ago. It's been a week in Tokyo. I just got my hair done, I got my
I'm gonna get
lashes
coffee.
done, and I feel like myself again. I feel really happy to be back here because you guys know I was really homesick. And today is a really exciting video because I'll be showing you guys how to make press-on nails at home. And since spring is coming up,
Since spring is
in about a
coming.
week, it'll be April. I'm gonna be showing you guys a lot of different techniques and designs that you could make.
Yeah,
at
it's not so
home.
bad. That looks kind of cool.
Like spring
That's
designs,
pretty.
you know, a lot of spring, a lot of pastel. If you guys haven't followed my nail account yet, go follow, go check it out.
Okay.
I post a lot.
We
of
did
nail
the
content
fox, we
on
did
there,
the
so if you guys
leaves.
ever want
Let's do
inspiration,
the
you
pumpkin.
can take it from that.
We'll use this
specific,
one.
I'll be just showing you guys how to make press-on nails at home and what tools you need. Everything you need is going to be linked down below on my Amazon storefront, so go check that out. I feel like press-on nails are like so useful because they're reusable. They're more affordable than getting your nails done, and you can like reuse them. Like, how great is that? That's very like, that's financially smart, you know? And I love giving press-on nails to my friends if they have a birthday coming up or something, some special occasion. I just give it to all my girlfriends and my sister. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe, like this video, and if you have any
Like this
questions,
video.
comment down below so I can answer them.
Should I do the pumpkin or no? I need to pick.
So let's get into it. I'm gonna
The
start
socks
by
are not
laying
that
down
bad.
some
It's 'cause I have
tissue paper
shitty
to protect
hands.
my table,
But
and
they're
then
also
I'll show you
big
guys
nails.
what I
I don't
use
know.
to make my press-on nails with. This I ordered off of Amazon. It's really useful. It's
I think
this
we can do the
magnetic
pumpkin pretty
stand
well.
that
Maybe.
helps you just keep your
just
extensions
mix.
stable while you paint them and file them and stuff. So I'm just gonna set that up real quick. And then another thing you're gonna need are these adhesive stickers. They're kind of like sticky and I don't know what they're called, but I'll link it down below for you guys. And then of course you're gonna also need your extensions, and I'm just gonna pick my sizes real quick. You guys can adjust them to your size or
So,
your friend's
do
size
orange
or
first.
whatever you're making
Enough
them for.
orange.
I'm gonna tell you guys a really cool trick on how you can measure people's finger sizes without actually trying them on. So I'm going to show you guys a picture real quick. This is what I always ask for whenever I make my friends press-ons, for them to send me a photo of their hand next to a 10 yen coin or something, a coin that I have, and then basically I'm able to measure their fingernail size by doing that. But anyways, here in the video, I'm just sticking that adhesive sticker onto the extension, and then that's what actually keeps the extension onto the stand. So that's how I do it. This depends on the type of extensions you have, but whenever I clip my extensions, they are kind of like sharp and pointy on the ends, so I just kind of like to file them and smoothen them. And then I'm also grabbing my buffer and buffing my extensions to kind of give it a better grip when I apply my gel, so that they don't lift or chip or anything like that. Now, I think this step is kind of optional. I don't know why I put base coat on, because usually you don't really need base coat on extensions. You just need base coat on your natural nails whenever you're doing gel. But I don't know why I did it. I feel like it's a bit more effective in
We got this. We got this.
nails a little smoother.
It's a pumpkin. How hard can it be?
But
Turns out to be
this
very
step
hard.
is optional. I don't feel like it's that effective to put on base coat. But you guys can already tell I already got started with the colors. I'm using this gel palette from Model Ones, and I'm starting with my pointy finger, and I'm just creating like an aura effect design with some eyeshadow, and the base color is like milky white. So you guys can just see as I go through the design how I do it. I don't know how really to explain how I do the design, so you guys can just see it. I'm just painting all the base colors before I get started
Now we
with the
need
really challenging ones.
black.
By the way, every time I cure my nails, I'm curing them for 60 seconds. So you don't need to cure more than 60 seconds to make sure they're fully cured. But now I'm drawing on the French design with using a yellow color from the same palette from Model Ones. And I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, make sure everything is smooth, that there are no bumps. Now, this is interesting, I'm going in with some blooming gel. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. This is one of my favorite techniques to use whenever I'm doing designs, because this elevates the look so much more. Basically what it does is whenever you apply gel on top of the blooming gel, it kind of spreads the gel. Like
I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right. That was bad.
I'm drawing like a flower pattern, and as time goes by, the gel is gonna bloom, basically. Within seconds, the gel on top is already blooming, so I absolutely love blooming gel. Now I'm moving on to the next nail. Now I'm gonna try I haven't done this ever, so I'm gonna try making a ribbon with solid gel. I'm using a solid gel to create a ribbon design. You guys will see I'm basically stringing up maybe 4 of these, and 2 of them I create the ribbon, and then another 2 I put them on the bottom of the ribbon. But this was actually really challenging for me. I tried it a couple times just to get the hang of it. I love playing around with solid gel.
Yeah. It's okay. We did it. We're only doing one hand today, so hopefully it works out. So far, we got good progress. Good progress. And we'll post a clip on Instagram. So yay, Instagram, yay. I wonder if I'm gonna get in trouble for watching YouTube videos. Nails are hard. I also lost my glasses.
Hi. Welcome
to a nail channel. I never know how to start these videos, seeing as I've always had an introduction. But anyway, so you may or may not know, I am a new-ishly licensed nail tech. I've been an at-home DIYer for years and years now, and I kind of wanted to get some education behind me if I was going to sit here and talk about how to do nails. So I was trained by the Gel Bottle and hope to further my education with them in the future and different places as well. And since then, a lot of people have been asking me for some beginning tips, some do's and don'ts, and one of the main reasons I wanted to kind of get this education behind me is because of there are a lot of don'ts when it comes to doing your nails. The more I did my research, the more I, was opened up to a world of allergies, ways you can wreck your nails. So today I'm going to share some tips and some products I absolutely love. Just a disclaimer, I am affiliated with Zillaboo. After putting myself forward for their Muse program, I was selected, but my collection, which you'll see now, none of this is gifted. This is all paid for the years that I've been shopping at Zillaboo. It's the only place I go to, and I will explain it a little bit more why. But you can use my code JAMES10 if you want to get some discount, and I think I get commission if you use my code. I think that's how it works. I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so starting off with the first tip, and one that I stress constantly all the time. No matter what you do not let the gel touch your skin. If it does, quickly wipe it away with an old brush and some acetone. Just get rid of it. Get it gone. The aim is to not get any gel on your skin at all. And I see a lot of these TikTok videos and TikTok hacks where they're kind of purposely getting gel on the skin or getting gel on the skin as part of the process and then cleaning up. The less cleanup, the better. Anyone can become allergic to gel polish if it has constant contact with your skin, if you overexpose your skin to it. And this is because of the acrylates that you find in gel polish. I have a whole video about this, you can go and watch that. And also an ingredient called HEMA, which I have to read this, is hydroxyethyl methacrylate. I don't know why I struggle with that so much. But they're monomers, so they're monomers in your polish. And there are other known irritants as well, and this is why I personally shop for these 12 free polishes, gel polishes that are free of a lot of known allergens. That doesn't make them completely, you're never going to get an allergy if you use them, but it does lower your chances. And that's one reason why I shop on Zillaboo, but not the main. We'll talk about that in a bit. So one of the key things to not getting gel on your skin is using good gel polishes. Now for me, Tiny, which we'll be talking about more, and Korean gels in general are so easy to use because one, they're nice and thick. There are some professional gel brands that are so thin you have to use multiple layers, and I found as a beginner I found it hard to hit the same shape every time I went over in a new layer, so it often end up looking patchy, whereas with gel, the vast majority of gel polishes, I would say 99.9% of gel polishes from Korea,
I don't think white's gonna show up.
I find that they have a viscosity that the colour is thick enough and even without being too thick that you undercure them or you don't cure them enough. But also because of that slightly thicker than, not crazy thick, but slightly thicker than normal viscosity, you have more control and more
I wish the white came out more white,
less chances that colour's going to run into your nail beds. It's not going to run all down the sidewalls and touch your skin. You're going to have less cleanup work to do. And you often find that a lot of them are a one coat and done kind of situation, which is really, really good when you're trying to practice, just kind of polishing the shape of a nail. It sounds really basic, but it's hard first of all. And particularly with Tiny, I find these huge kind of brush tops really, really, really good at controlling the product and exactly where I'm placing it. And that control is so important when you're beginning. So I guess my second tip leading on from that is don't try to get a perfect nail shape the first time you polish. And by that I mean, don't worry about trying to get as close as you can to the sidewalls. Don't worry about going as close as you can into the nail bed, into the cuticle area. But you can leave gaps whilst you're practicing. If you're doing it on yourself, just leave a gap. It doesn't matter. Leave a gap up here, leave gaps down the side until you are really confident in that control. All the tips and tricks to get into those areas. You will get gel everywhere, it gets messy, and this is what really led for me to my nails lifting because of an allergy I had when I first started, because I was, amongst numerous things I'll discuss. But because I was trying to get the shape so perfect to begin with, and you do not have to. Listen, if you practice, every night, you will get that shape. You will be able to do that shape so easily. And by practicing every night, I don't mean practicing on your bare nails. I mean practicing on tips, full coverage tips. You can buy some cheap ones online, and all I used to like to do is kind of set out a mark in my head. So towards the base of the tip, I would try and get the gel just as close as I can, but not fully over. So I always aim to leave the same size gap, like a constant size gap around the edge, and it just helped me practice control. And that way I was able to get closer to my skin without touching it. Other things you can do is use a thin brush to paint around by those sidewalls and by your
You said not to get nail
And also the
nail
best way to
gel
get
on your
nail
skin,
red
but
is to
I already
start
did.
with the brush,
So
kind of
hopefully I don't
here,
get allergic reaction to it.
like just below the middle of your nail, and then push the product back and swipe up rather than starting right down the bottom. So yes, Tiny in particular, Fiote, all amazing, I would say really beginner friendly brands. D-Gel, all amazing. Dehydrator and primer. Base coats and top coats are really obviously very, very important. Go slow with a base coat and go thin with a base coat as well. So
Go
one thing I
thin?
really struggled with was finding a non-watery base coat because I'd want a really nice thin layer, so I'd put it on my nails and it would just be spreading everywhere. I really, really, really struggled to have a tidy base coat that wasn't too thin, wasn't too thick, and was easy to control as well. As well with top coats, I got some top coats that were like, just rubbish. They would yellow really, really easily. And there's nothing more annoying than being a beginner or doing your nails at home. You're really happy with your design and what you've just done. You know, you've come a long way. You put your top coat on. 2 hours later, it looks yellow, and the shine is completely gone. Like why? Like it is really disheartening. And then you want to take it off. You make that mistake of wanting to do your nails like every day when you're first starting out. So you want to take it off again and start again to get the
Ooh,
shine
that.
back.
That looks
Two of my
nice.
favorite products, which
I
I've
think.
talked about a few times, I think.
It kind of matches it.
D-Gel,
I think the
Winnie
problem is the
Pooh,
orange is
Honey
not
Top,
oranging
the
enough.
base. The base is
Like-
a little-
When you see it on here, it's very like watery and watered down. So I don't know if it's because of the cheap nail polish or because I'm doing something wrong. Maybe if I add like a yellow to it, it'll look better, but I doubt it. And then I wanna fix. Is it hell or heaven? Ah, people are so talented. And I'll just paint it orange. I'll do an orange tip. Well, no, that won't look right. Yeah. Who? Maybe I should add more of the flowers like last time, or the leaves. It'll get better with practice. I just need to practice my shaky hands. Sorry, I'm super focused. Is it hell or heaven? Is it just medicine? I guess. I'm not too happy with it. I hate this orange. It's so watered down. Like, I don't know how to make it more, like, thicker, more clear. Maybe I should add black to it? I don't know. Sure. Sure.
A little bit thicker than water kind of texture, so you have again real control of it, but you can kind of like completely scrape this on the sides of the lid to get off so much product, and it looks like there's no product on your brush, but then you use it and there's just enough to cover your nail and create that really nice thin base that self-settles so you have no lumps and bumps. And then the top is the same, just a lot thicker.
What is
but
it called?
Easy to control. It's not going to leak everywhere. It gives a really nice smooth, again, self-settling top that just gives you this really nice smooth, shiny looking finish that doesn't yellow and doesn't get dull and disgusting. I don't think these are limited edition because I've been buying these for like 2 years. I don't think they are, but these by far, I wish I had these when I started out because they're just so much easier to use. Another tip really, no matter what kind of product you're using, it is really about how you control everything. And
Yeah,
tip
my
is
hands
to
are
go
shaky.
really slow.
Just go slow? Okay.
Honestly, when you're doing your nails, take a whole day off. Make a day of it, because I do. It takes me probably now about 5 hours to do my own nails. including
5
painting
hours?
with my least dominant hand. And you just have to go slow. Take your time. There's no rush. You're not doing it on an actual client, so you don't need to be like, have everything done within an hour. Really take your time, especially when you're painting your dominant hand. A question I get asked a lot is how do you do it? So I have a few tips. It's not easy. I don't think it will ever be easy until you keep doing it. I don't stress about doing it anymore because I've got to a place where I can just kind of get on with it. Still takes me longer, but the main tips that really got me through it again was 1, go so slow, really go slow. Take your time, treat each curve and brush as its own. Take a good 30 seconds to a minute to do it, but also move your hand. So for example, say this is a brush, right? And I'm painting it. Instead of trying to brush all around my nail like this, I will move my thumb into the position and move my nail around the brush. Not all the time, but in those hard to get places, like when I'm working near the cuticle, near the side walls, I will definitely kind of like move my thumb or finger, whatever finger I'm working on, more than the brush itself. That's because I don't have control of my left hand. When I think I'm going left, I'm going right, or I do like a right angle instead of a smooth line. Go slow, make a day of it. But on that note, I have another product recommendation for you. Because when you first start out, you're going to mess up loads. Sometimes you're going to have like a really nice set of nails and you're going to think, you know what, I don't quite like that. I think I could do that better. Or you're just so excited about the new products you bought and you want to try them again. A peel-off base I would use all the time while
Jello.
The Jello peel-off base gel I've talked about to death, and it's iconic, a bestseller, always out of stock because people love it. Nail content creators use it so they can constantly create content without having to wait 3 to 4 weeks and then soak off their nails or drill off their nails or whatever. You put this on like a normal gel base, cure it for 60 seconds.
See, I wonder if that's why my nails keep on like peeling, is because I don't have a really good
Which you can
base.
see gets a lot of use.
And I think
You
I need to
just
get
go
something like Jello Jello.
peel it off. It's so easy to use, it's so handy when you're starting out. You just want to keep creating and creating and creating. All practice as well is really, really helpful. One big mistake that I made was, before I discovered even a peel off base, was constantly removing my nails. Because I wanted to do more. I used to file down my nails, then use one of those like exploding gel products. So you'd wipe it, then all the gel would pop off. Completely destroy my nails. It would make my nails soft. So when I was scraping off, I was scraping up my nails too.
Ew.
I started using an e-file without even knowing what I was doing. Completely destroying my nails. I nearly had a sponsorship in the early days with this brand. But because of how bad I've been mistreating my nails, I had to send a picture to my manager of my nails lifting. Because I was treating them so bad. I was getting gel on my fingers, they were bleeding, and I was like Googling, is bleeding from your nails? Obviously it's not.
No.
There was something wrong with me. I was so new to it, but that's what happens when you go in and you don't do research. And so until you know what you're doing with an e-file, until you know you're going to be happy with your set for at least 3 weeks, get yourself a peel-off base. Use a peel-off base. You would love it anyway. And with really, really good nail prep, a full set has lasted me 2 to 3 weeks with a peel-off base, only with this one in particular. So yeah, a kind of tip and product recommendation, get yourself a peel-off base, because when you begin, you're going to want to keep changing your design. Also, get yourself a good nail lamp. It's kind of the general consensus that you should buy whatever lamp the brand that you're buying sells. However, I have noticed personally that what a lot of brands will do is buy the same lamp and brand it with their own logo. This is my personal favourite. This is the Leaf Gel Premium lamp that I use all the time. It's a little bit grubby because it gets so much use, but this, I just know I can trust this one. I'm going to link a video below about lamps because I'm still not fully, you know, I haven't got all the numbers confuse me, numbers and maths confuse me, so I'll link a really good video down below about really what the key aspects of a lamp is that you need, you know, as far as like power and wattage and how often you should change them and stuff. But get yourself a good lamp and never leave undercured products on your fingers. When you're starting out, even when products say that they cure in 30 seconds, I will always do 60 seconds just to be sure. Am I overcompensating? Probably, but I've had reactions before and I never want to risk it again. I want to talk about specific products now, and when it comes to trends as well. Let's start off with airbrushes. Now, airbrushes, basically you kind of water down a gel with like an alcohol or a paint thinner, and you spray that to get this airbrush effect on your nails. The issue with this is you are spraying those acrylates on your skin, which you don't want to do. I am experimenting with body paint and tattooing ink and stuff like that in airbrushes, which will be safer for your skin because of the size of the molecules and stuff. But a really good alternative to get the trending ombres, airbrush designs, is to get yourself some sponges. These are my favourite ones. These are the Milk Punge sponges from Myth Millo, I believe. And then you get yourself the little sponge picker as well. And these help create that kind of like seamless like ombre effect and airbrush effect without having to actually spray product all over your
Airbrush seems hard to use. I don't know if I'll ever use airbrush.
Is the brand name of Apres Gel Full Coverage Tips, and it's like a gel extension system. What I would say is I don't believe that it's for beginners, and here's why. One, you can get certified in doing Gel X Full Coverage Tips. Anyone can buy them, but there is a certification program which makes me think there is a certain technique and education that you need to be able to use them properly. Two, if you are a beginner, I feel like you're going to overuse gel with this product. So with Gel X, the brand, the apex on the nail is really big. They're really structured and you have a really big curve, which often means, in my personal experience, you usually overuse product to try and fill that huge apex with, and what you find is that usually spurts out, it leaks out the sides, it leaks out underneath, it goes under your nail, all around the sides.
And I already got
you end up wiping it
some
all
gel
off.
nail polish on my fingers.
Wiping away product with alcohol isn't a step we should always be doing. Do you know what I mean? I feel like our aim is to not have to do that. What I find with Korean gel tips in general, some of my favorite are from the Nail and Diami, I can say that wrong, is that they have a much more natural looking structure to them, a much more natural looking apex, and they're super beginner friendly. One of them's pre-etched, one of them is just nice and thin at the base. So you don't end up using too much product, you don't end up having to correct them all the time, you don't end up having to tidy up so much gel. And we are seeing a lot of people on TikTok getting allergies from this trend because they're undercuring the product that's underneath it, because they are having to use a lot, and because of that spillage as well. So for me, if you want to start doing your own gel extensions, I have that on the overlay method. When it comes to full coverage tips that I think would really help you when you're starting out. So I would go for a really nice natural built nail extension if that's what you're going to do. What other mistakes did I make? I made a lot. Yes, e-file. Don't go on YouTube and look at e-file manicure and think you can do it, because you can't. Okay. Magnet gels. Product recommendation again. Cat eye polish, magnet gels, whatever they're called.
Okay, so I should probably cure it one more time.
To paint your nails and make it look like you spent ages on them, just because I know they're kind of like a little bit
I'll be right back.
done now.
I'm gonna go
but
pee.
when you just
Yeah, I'm back. So, I'm only doing one hand today. I'm not gonna do the other because it takes too much time. But I'll be back around 6 o'clock or so in 2 hours and do some what do you call it? Some games. I might play with Preston, so we might play games with Preston. If you don't know him, he's Phantom Shadow or something like that. I can't remember his his YouTube name, but he's a really good friend of mine and I really like him, so yeah. We'll finish curing them and then after that, I'll take a picture of it and then I'll post it on Instagram. Yay!
Starting and you want to practice, you know, getting the basic shape of a nail, how many layers of something you need. Magnet gels are amazing at making you feel fulfilled after, because it looks like you've done a lot when really you've not done that much. But of course these are gels with kind of like magnet glitter and pigments in them, not pigments, glitter and bits in, that when you put a magnet up against them, they shift and move and you can create all these amazing designs with. My favorite ones are from First Street and From the Nail. I have a whole collection which I hope to swatch soon, which are actually, they're my favorite over these ones. But they just look incredible, and you always will get comments on them and people be like, I don't understand. You're like, it's magnets, and it's great. Another tip, removal is probably the most important step to spend time on. As I mentioned really briefly earlier, I destroyed my nails removing my polish incorrectly. Again, using all these exploding gel products, using an e-file without really knowing what the file bits meant, and sanding down my natural nails basically. What I love about most Korean gel polishes is that they are soft gels, meaning they soak off. Hard gel means that you have to file them off, to put a long story short. When done correctly, your nails will be absolutely fine. Speaking about Korean gel polishes in general,
I want Korean gel polish nail set now.
I love K-Beauty. My first, of course, natural thing I did was looked at Korean gel polishes when I got into gel polish all those years ago. And as I mentioned, they are just the most beginner friendly. Are they a little bit pricier than others? Yes, but in all honesty, I do think you pay for quality. They're super beginner friendly. You know, before I discovered Korean gel nails, I bought ones from just here in the UK. I bought polishes on Amazon. I bought them off, like, you know, like cheapy places. The quality was terrible. It just
that's what I did. I bought my nails off of
Temu. I
Temu.
did myself some damage because I wasn't investing in good products. Polish isn't the area where I would scrimp on money, unless you're doing like nail varnish. Absolutely fine, but there has been a connection with these cheap polishes from places like Temu.
I've been called out.
Allergic reactions. You know, it's not
allergic reactions, really?
Down to Boots and buy a product for like £3 and it's perfectly good, formulated to go on your skin. These are products that are meant to only go on your nails, and if they do have a lot of these known allergens in, for example, and the quality isn't there and they're liquidy and they're terrible, you're going to get it all over your skin and you're going to come up with a load of problems, a load of issues. So invest in good quality gel products. Again, my personal recommendation, Zillabu Korean gel nails. Tiny's a really good, Tiny's a good brand. Bessie is a really good brand as well for like color gels. Fiote, Mythmillo, D-Gel, all really good, amazing, beginner friendly brands. You can buy some really, really nice staple colors. And finally, and again, I need to reiterate, do not get gel on your skin. That's it. Wear gloves. If you're painting with this hand, wear gloves on this hand. Have alcohol at the ready. Keep yourself clean. Have fun with it. All products will be in the description box down below. Any more questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer to the best of my ability, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
With the complete digital marketing course on Udemy.
Commercials.
My YouTube channel. Today I'm doing something so exciting because I get questions about this all the time, and it is about my natural nails. These are 100% my natural nails. It might have cat fur on it because I just touched my cat, but these are again 100% my natural nails. These might be a little bit shorter because I'm right-handed, so I'm doing everything with my right hand all the time, and sometimes they break off, but they haven't broken off in months. I've kept them really long. Well, they're not super long, but I've kept them pretty long and strong. So I'm gonna teach you literally all my tips and tricks for growing out your nails, how to keep them healthy, how I do gel at home, the supplies I've gotten, literally all the tea you need to save your coin this year and learn how to do your own nails at home. It's kind of funny because I've always had super short and stubby nails. I'm gonna insert some pictures here. I just could never commit to growing out my nails. I was a nail biter, I was a cuticle picker. Honestly, I still am a cuticle picker. It's just anxiety things. But I literally could not commit to growing out my nails. They were always so short. And it's kind of funny because one day I just woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grow out my nails. Like, what is stopping me from committing to growing out my natural nails and having beautiful long nails? I had never gotten my nails done, and I got my nails done like during the summer, and I just felt like a bad bitch, you know? Like
a bad
I had my nails done, and I was like walking around with acrylics. Like it was just a lovely experience, and I was like, I'm not gonna pay every time I go to the nail salon and get my nails done, and then they break off, and then my nails are so like brittle and weak. So I committed to growing out my nails. So I'm gonna tell you all my tips and tricks for how I grew them out at home. Okay, to grow out your nails, you do not need a whole bunch of expensive material and items. You only need to be dedicated. The first and probably most important thing I started doing to grow out my nails was to stop biting them, okay? I was constantly biting and picking at them and thinning them out. And you just have to get into this mindset where you're basically like, that's not allowed, okay? It's not allowed. If somebody sees you, you will get arrested for biting your nails. And that is the only way I could commit to literally stop biting my nails. The second thing I used was a nail strengthener. I used the one by OPI. I'll insert a picture here somewhere. This is 100% not necessary, and to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure that it works. It might just be like in my head, but I feel like it genuinely works. It helped grow out my nails. And for some reason, when I had the nail strengthener on my nails, it's just like a clear like top coat. It really helped to stop me from biting my nails. I'm not sure what the science is there, but I just didn't want to bite my nails with the nail strengthener on. If you kind of want to help jumpstart the growth, I definitely recommend looking into supplements. Now, I didn't take many supplements, and I only took them for a very short period of time, almost just to help the initial growth, and then I stopped. I don't take any more supplements, but you want to look into things like fish oil, which are your healthy fats.
Fish oil?
Cooking with things like avocado oil. These healthy fats are good for your hair, they're good for your skin, and they're good for your nails. I don't recommend buying supplements that come already prepackaged, like specifically for hair, skin, and nails. One, because I'm not 100% sure that they work. I feel like those are low-key a scam. I'm not sure though. If you have some science, knowledge, data to back that up, make sure to leave it in the comments because I'm genuinely interested in that. But I recommend just buying the raw supplements. So for example, I was taking biotin. Biotin is really good for your hair, skin, and nails, and it's probably one of the main ingredients that come in those prepackaged vitamins or supplements anyways. So look into biotin. It really helped me kind of jumpstart my nail growth. So definitely look into supplements. Again, not 100% needed though. You can just stay committed by not biting your nails and making sure that you're eating healthy foods and healthy fats. Because if you're not eating well, your hair gets brittle, your skin goes bad, your nails get brittle too. For example, when I'm not eating like correctly or I'm not eating consistently enough, I've definitely noticed a difference in my hair. It falls out way quicker. It almost like thins out a little bit. So just make sure you're eating your healthy food and good portions, and that will really help your nail growth.
Yay! Alright. So today we did nails. So yay! Yay! I finished one hand. I don't know if I'm gonna do the other one. It's just practice if we're at this point, but yeah, I'll be back in like 2 hours or so, maybe, hopefully, and play some games with Preston. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.